my name is Todd Grisham. We are here at the Empire Fight Camp. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine.
Up first is the boss from Azerbaijan. This bout, you've heard of people dancing? Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. A perfect counter shot. That doesn't score. Beautiful counter shot. Do you believe this? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Joe Frazier is in trouble. Frazier finally answering back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? How is Frazier still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance with...
And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Nice counter. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Smoking Joe may go. What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Is Frazier in trouble? Good defense from Frazier. And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Not a lot of punch output. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent.
On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing.
Whoa, Johnny! Will the referee step in? A A much better game plan here.
Not caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep. He knocked his opponent almost out of the ring. That's what you call stamping your authority. So if you're getting in there with him tonight, you're going to make sure, you know what? I'm going to make sure I've got a landing now. Because this is going to be a tough night tonight.
Very competitive. Oh, right there. Frazier is in trouble again. Never count out smoking Joe Frazier.
These days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That hook was thrown with some bad. Oh, wait a minute. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Frazier. Oh, wait a minute. Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out? Big defense from Frazier, carrying off those shots.
Step back, composure.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And the boss has been dropped. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8. There's the bell for round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. His stamina is off the charts. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Legend. Did you see that? Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? Down goes Frazier. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to cope.
Whoa, Johnny! Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Frazier never one to back off or back down.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Stamina is off the charts. Perfect counter lands. That hook doesn't score. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's no way Frazier survives this. What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
What recovery skills they are. What show it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That right hook won't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter.
Let's start the 6th. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This boxer is a real hook specialist. The opponent has got to watch out for that. He threw a punch and just got countered. No rest for the weary. The jab not finding its target. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. Looking to land the hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Joe Frazier just got clipped. Good defense from Frazier.
These days now needs...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope...
And there's the bell to start round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missing with the hook. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Down goes Joe Frazier. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 7 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and the new WBO champion, The Boss.
you